Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time. Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Evans got the catch and the first.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
What a catch. Touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that.
The Eagles will punt the football. He's going to try and return this punt. Watkins is there that time for the tackle.
Well, that time he only gets a couple yards, and if I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
As the offense retakes the field, one thing we can say for sure, they have built this lead thanks to their passing game. Intercepted. And so now they'll bring out Zastadil to punt. Looking for a lane on the return. That return's good for about 12. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
Safarian Jenkins there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
The Buccaneers snap it at the 26. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. Gains 19. That's reception number 4 for him.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 45. Looking long. Nice catch. And now as we see the stats, you have to love these type of numbers from one of your key wide receivers. Phil, 2 straight games, he's gotten it done.
Yes, we've watched this guy play, Jim. You can look at him and you can tell, boy, he has fresh legs. He is flying around and he is getting open. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Touchdown, Tampa. Winston's up to 25 touchdown passes on the season.
And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And
the Eagles lining up now for this field goal attempt. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Buccaneers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
The Buccaneers have one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, and it shows. Winston's been doing what makes him so good these past few weeks, and it's really coming as no surprise.
Oh, my gosh. What's it like to be him? Just to know as a quarterback you're going to come into the game, you're going to be hot.
What a catch. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Buccaneers are coming off a big play to end the third, and now they'll try to keep up the momentum as we begin the fourth quarter.
Here's the first snap after the big play. The Bucs are in for the score. Touchdown.
Safarian Jenkins,
Second touchdown of the game.
and Dave Zastudil is called on now for the punt. He's got a chance for a return. They'll mark him at the 40 and a run back of about 6. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
Looking to go down the field here. Austin Safarian Jenkins has the catch. The Buccaneers have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path. Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defenders.
Looking long. Intercepted.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. They had... And so now they'll bring out Zastudil to punt. And good coverage here as they'll cover this one up as their defense heads onto the field. The Buccaneers have to still be thinking about that last possession. They were actually moving down the field, and then, of course, the untimely interception ended things.
Yeah, the defense, look, they got good players, and, you know, you give them enough chances, they're finally going to make the play. You have to be careful with the football. The offense was not, and that's why it resulted.
No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
With that pass and catch, we see a receiver. Martin's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Doug Martin with the grab.
Kendrick's the one who made the big stop.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Buccaneers seem to have found a rhythm these last couple of weeks. Dominant a week ago, dominant today.
Yeah, their confidence level is high, and I'll tell you this, Jim, these players believe in one another, and it shows on the field.
And now as we look at some gaudy passing numbers, he's within striking distance of breaking the single-game pass yards mark.
Well, he's 75 yards away from breaking the single-game mark for the most yards in a game in NFL history. I know the coaches know where he stands on the sidelines. They're being told from upstairs. Everybody's excited about it. It wouldn't shock me to see him break that record here today.
Another catch, and this brings him even closer to the single-game receiving yards mark.
20 more yards, that's all he needs. And I think there's lots of ways they can figure out how to get those 20 yards. What a day to watch it's been.
The margin is increased with another touchdown.
And again with that. The Eagles will punt it. Fair catch this time. The Buccaneers call a timeout, their first. This will be the final snap. 2nd and 12. Running room. Winston's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.